Like if I gave you the same plan I would give to Bobby in regards to selling your stocks, then it's not gonna suit you because that's not for you. Guys, one of my subscribers asked me a question which I'm going to be answering in this video right now, but it's going to be very helpful for you. You might be watching and you're like, yeah, I've struggled with the same question, so this video is for you. So be sure to watch this video from the beginning to the end. But this is the question that I'm going to read after we drop the intro. YouTube, it's Ronnie MP. Whoop!
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good? Okay, allow me, okay, because it's almost at the end of the year. But what's good, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you, and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP. The show will bring you guys a bunch of videos, a bunch of financial videos, finance. You hear that, YouTube algorithm? Finance channel. Okay, hurry up and categorize those already, like, so we can start rolling in with these views. Okay, I know how this works. So if you're brand new to the channel, then be sure to click that subscribe button. Be sure to smash that like button. First of all, because it honestly does help to get this video out there, so be sure to do that. And then the subscribe button, things that you need to do is down there in the description down below, as well as clicking on the Discord group to join it. We've been having awesome conversations there, as well as what else? Oh yeah, Trading 212, which is the platform that we're talking about in regards to this question that Gideon, one of my subscribers, just asked me. Okay, so I'm about to answer his question, but before doing so, we'll read it out for you guys right there. You see it right there. Okay, so your videos are always so helpful and detailed. Wow, thank you ever so much, because doing this is so nice whenever you come across somebody that mentions that, no, legit, like Ronnie MP, your videos actually help me out, especially being a beginner, having no clue and going off, I don't know, to watch a video and it's just too confusing, it's too complicated, and not breaking it down. It seems like it's a time it seems like it's the time for them to show off on all the special terms they know in regards to trading, and without explaining it, and I have no clue. So that's why I put myself in your position when I just got started not long ago, just a few months, like maybe two and a bit maybe, and things were just peak meaning like it's just what the heck is this, man? I no comprendre, I no understand. Okay, so that's why I'm here to be able to provide some help and just keep it transparent with you guys. Okay, so I appreciate that. My guy Gideon, and it's Gideon, but in French, since I speak French, we actually call it Gédéon. So that's quite interesting to see. Okay, but let me close this right there. I accidentally double clicked on it, and now we are in trouble. Okay, now we're literally in, okay, there we go, we're back guys, we're back. All right, cool. So okay, cool. So I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Quick question. I'm new to trading, or to the trading industry. How do you know when it's a good time to sell your shares? Do you have a video on this? And when my guy asked me this question, I said, you know what? I do, but it wasn't a video titled specifically to this, so hence to why I decided to make this video, as you guys can see. And I'm just going to keep it 100 with you guys. I'm not going to give you, like, you know, oh, well, there's this 4-step rule in order for you to analyze. We'll say this, for example. There's this 4-step rule. I mean, some of this could be helpful, but it's just not me in it. There's 4-step rules where, like, you have to have a written strategy first, and then you sell the share when you notice, like, the equilibrium of the curvature of the angle of the graph. When it does this, when it does that, then that's when you sell. But if it didn't do that, it did this, you don't sell. Nah, we ain't finna do that. No. The best answer I can give you, my friend Gideon, literally is only you can know that answer, but I'm just going to give you the steps that I take in order for me to take the final decision. But don't let nobody tell you otherwise, okay? Because with this trading thing or investing thing, you'll quickly realize a lot of people will give you or dish out advice like, this is the best thing to do, this is the best thing to invest in Bitcoin, invest in this. And then when it crashes or when it flops, they all hide like, it wasn't financial advice, I was just saying. No, we ain't finna do that. So that's what I'm telling you. It's your decision. at the end of the day, you decide what you do with your money, because when you're slaving away, when you're working away, hating your boss, hating your job, and earning this hard-earned money for your family to be able to create something for yourself down the line in the future, I'm not there. So therefore, you shouldn't let someone else make decisions for you. Even if it is a financial like advisor who's qualified and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, they just advise you. Financial advisor, not financial decision maker. Get the gist. That's very important, okay? So I had to hit home on that. But the way I go about making the decision, like, I'll give you an example, okay? I made a very important decision in my portfolio, which has paid off dividend like mad. Not just dividend, but like in growth, okay? And I'll explain to you because you're new to the channel. And by the way, make sure you subscribe and you smash that like button, okay? For finding value in this, because it takes a while to put these videos together. But I'll explain to you what I went through. I went through some craziness and it took me a while to make this decision. Okay, I don't like to take so long making decisions. Why? Because you're taking forever to make the decision, and guess what happened to the opportunity? It literally drove by. Vroom. It's not waiting for you. Okay, so I didn't take too long, but it took me like, I don't know, maybe like a day or few days for me to make the decision and switch. So I had a portfolio where it contained, like, you know, S&P 500, Coca-Cola, some of your blue chip stocks, so your safe stocks, right? That companies that are going to be around. When you walk in a restaurant, you expect them to sell Coca-Cola. When they don't, and they tell you we have Capri-Sun, even though it's owned by Coca-Cola low-key, but when they tell you we've got another drink that you haven't heard of, you get disappointed. Why don't you have Coke? Like, it's like, come on, like, that's just the norms, okay? That's a company that you know they're going to be around forever, and they have been around forever, paying dividend and people making money from Coca-Cola. But I sit down, I take that decision, and I start to think, even before that, I start to think, okay, cool. Is this company going to be around when I'm, you know, this is literally the process of selling the stock. Is this company going to be around? When did I buy in at? Was it too high? I just start asking myself a ton of questions. And a lot of this might seem simple, but you'll be surprised that people don't do it. People don't do it. As soon as the stock drops or dips, all of a sudden, like, oh my God, like, what if this is it? What if this is it? Like, what if? And then that urge to sell starts to happen. You don't want none of that. So first of all, before you do anything, in fact, the first key thing that you need to be able to determine is, do I plan on holding this long term or not? Like, what is this? Is it just a swing where I'm just going to trade in some money, make some profit, and then go out? So technically a flip, right? You know, when you're flipping houses, you buy it, refurbish it, and then flip it for a profit. Is this one of them? If it is, okay, cool. You have to treat it differently with your decision making. But if it's long term, which is the best strategy, guys, I kid you not, because long term, you are going to see some gains. Okay, no one can promise anything, but the likelihood of you seeing some... Look, if the S&P 500 long term is inclined, what does that tell you about businesses in America or businesses in the world, period? They are going, okay? They're growing, and consumer behavior is just people are just spending money, isn't it? So if it's going like this, if you pick the right stock, you're seeing some exponential growth. So for me, I sold out on the S&P 500. I sold out on my Apple. I had Apple as well. That was another reason, because I wanted some more cash, and some of my cash was tied in Apple. I was currently at a £40, maybe £30 loss, but however it balanced out because I made some dividend and other money. So basically overall it was like a £2 gain. So it would have been like a £42 gain, but because I sold my Apple share as well when it was a loss of like £40, it equaled up to like a £2 gain, which I didn't mind, because why? My goal, I knew what I was looking at, which was long-term goals or long-term gains, all kind of stock gains. Okay, so I knew that, okay, I might be taking this short-term L, but for a big W in the future, for a big win in the future. Why? Because I decided that this is long term, so I don't really care too much about what happens now. And this is one of my superpowers. And I'm not just saying it's me, like it's just me who has it in the stock industry. No, or in the investing world. No. A lot of people have it as well, but I know I exercise this a lot where like if I'm stuck, I just think, okay, cool. Am I in this short term or long term? Okay, long term. So I need to tailor my decisions to what's going to benefit me long term. And I did that, and guess what? Vroom. It took off. So I started doing my research into the stock that I wanted. I like to get ahead of life. I don't like to be a jack of all trades, master of none, because you don't get good at anything. Like, you're okay at everything, but you're not great at anything. You see that? I like to be good at one thing and do it very well. Like, I'm the kind of guy that will perform one kick 1,000 times, and when I kick you with that kick, you're gonna scream. You're gonna scream. Why? Because it hurts, and I've been perfecting it. However, it's completely different to someone who's practiced 1,000 different kicks, all right, once. Come on, man. You're going to hit me with a perfected leg? Come on. You see what I mean? So you become a lot more dangerous. So I say this to say that. All of that helps you to come to a conclusion. The main one is long term or short term. Am I in this for the long term or short term? If it's short term, your decisions are going to have to be a bit different, you see. If it's long term, then look, it doesn't matter about what happens now. You need to be able to see what's going to come ahead. Like, okay, cool, this decision, how is it going to look like in 10 years time? If I don't make this decision, am I going to regret this in 10 years time? It might seem big right now, but in 10 years time, is it going to seem as big? From my case, it would have been major, because I sold everything, including Apple, at a loss, as I told you guys. Everything, my S&P 500. Why? Because it matched my risk appetite, my current stage in life. I'm young. I haven't got a family or children or anything like that. And I've got my fiance, but we have no children or anything. So it just made sense to me. You see, it made sense, and I sold everything, and honestly, it was the best decision I've made, because I've seen all kinds of gains, all kinds. So high level of conviction. I took the decision, and now literally I can show you guys my portfolio if it works on here. Like, we're making all kinds of gains. You know what? I might save it and do a portfolio reveal, but we're making all kinds of gains, all kinds of stock gains. All right. Woof. And now we're just making even more. Oh my goodness. I don't even care. There's a video coming up on this like portfolio update, guys. Okay, so that is how I think my process behind everything that I take. Like, I take time to think about it. If you're not sure, leave it and think about it for like maybe 2 months, 4 months. Sometimes you realize that it was just hype. You were just in that excitement mode, A lot of people get excited about going to the gym, like, oh yeah, new year, new me, new year, new me, like literally, and it's January as well, so January 1st, like, if I stay consistent, like, I'm gonna be going consistent for the whole year, because like a fresh start. And then 2 weeks later, they're not at the gym, they're not doing none of that. Why? Because that excitement period is gone, and that phase, it was just a phase, you see, it was just a moment where you're excited, and then reality hits. You're not doing it anymore, you see. So, guys, that is very, very important. Very important. Really, really important. And yeah, that's how I come around my decisions, and it helps out a ton. So hopefully that helped. It was just me being honest with you and keeping it 100 with you, okay? A lot of these, oh, well, you have to first analyze the graph. And if the graph is looking like it's going to dip, if it's looking like there's a future sell-off, then, only then you make that decision to sell. And then you sell, and then you realize it was a mistake, and then you can't even blame them, because they said it wasn't financial advice. Peak. Very peak. So take it or leave it, okay? So that was that, guys. That I really wanted to make that video because you guys support me a ton. So I every time I get the opportunity to make videos like this, I make them to be able to help somebody out there. So if this helped you out, be sure to click that subscribe button, that like button that you see down below, and sign up to Trading 212 if you haven't already done so you can get your free share. Deposit £1 into the account, and they'll give you a share that's valued up to £100. Okay, subscribe button, notification bell is right there. But thank you ever so much, guys. By watching this video, you did not waste your time. Don't forget to tell your haters to get in line, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Check out that awesome video right there. That awesome video right there. Subscribe button is right there. Once more, peace out, much love, bye bye, guys.